lords and ladies! My lords and ladies, pray attend and hearken my words, for here shall you see japes, both sly and wondrous to do you ease. And the jape that I wish to perform for you this day is the oldest trick known to us jongleurs, a feat that though its origins be lost to the mists of time, to this day not only does it remain our badge of office, but the very standard by which all skill at jugglery be measured. Now, because of its sheer antiquity, it goes by many names, my favorite being the thimble rig. Others refer to it as the shell and pea, but this day, my lords and ladies, we shall simply call it by what it is, and that is the ball and cups. Called thus because it engages the services of this little red ball and these 3 cups, which be made of an amalgam that the alchemists attribute to Venus herself, but to which you and I simply refer to as copper. Now, the game is a simple one. A single ball placed beneath a single cup, which is then mixed once, twice, thrice times. And, sir, hast thou a purse of monies? I do. Now, assuming for a moment that this be your purse of monies, which it be not, but assuming that it was, upon which of these 3 cups would you place said purse to secure your wager as to the location of the little red ball?
The center.
The center cup?
Yes.
Really?
Absolutely.
Very curious choice, sir. Fear not. This is a gentleman's game, which is good for you, as you would have lost your little purse of monies, because the little red ball is over here. But then, as I said, it be a gentleman's game, and you really could loseth not, regardless of which cup you chose, as there is a ball under each. But, as you can no doubt see, I have too many balls, or too few cups, for the odds to remain in my favor. So I shall attempt to remedy the situation by removing several balls from play. The first ball I simply place inside this hand, and with a snap of my fingers, it vanishes mysteriously, only to appear in distant calf hay. Oh, I know what went awry there. I forgot to employ my little Jacob staff. So, rod in hand, we'll give it another go. Simply take the ball, place it inside this hand, and with a tap of the wand, it vanishes mysteriously, only to appear in distant cafe. Way over there. Far, far. If we're not going to play along, we can't very well expect the trick to work now. So we all know our parts. Let's give it another go. A simple tap of the wand, and it vanishes only to go to far. Look. It's gone, and I can prove it to you. I can take my little Jacob staff and drive it all the way through my empty hand. I can look inside there. I see absolutely nothing, but then I'm blind in that eye. Stunned into silence. All right, understand. The second ball, I fear, possesses a most egregious conceit. A simple wand tap is insufficient to propel it upon even the shortest of journeys it wants. Nay, I'm sorry. It demands a fancy flourish known as a wand spin before it feels compelled to go to far Jerusalem, where hopefully it's been done in by a suicide bombard. Nonetheless, my last ball is my best traveler of all, because all it requires is a simple Swedish massage before it goes to distant Constantinople. Ooh. Ah, But I have been overzealous in the vanishment of my little friends, and I have no balls left with which to play the game. So, sir, if that is indeed your name, were you to select any one of these 3 cups to have a single ball appear beneath, which cup would it be? Quickly.
The one next to the bell.
This one here.
Yes.
Very strange choice, sir, but that is indeed the cup where the little ball hath returned to. But yes, as I said, it's a gentleman's game, and it really mattered not which cup you chose, as they've all come home just. Thus endeth part the first. Part the second is the part where I take and I place a single ball beneath each cup. So, with there being a single ball beneath each cup, a single cup above each ball, I shall reserve the center cup for myself, allowing you, sir, to choose either Sinister or Dexter. Which does thou prefer?
Dexter.
Would that be my Dexter or your Dexter? We'll go with your Dexter. Yes. All right, watch closely. Using the little Jacob's staff, I reach underneath the center cup, extract the ball, which I have made invisible, and place it underneath the freely chosen Dexter cup. So I now have 1 ball here, no balls here, and 2 balls here. This I will verify. Yeah? Verily, 'tis so. And now, for the hard part. I reach back underneath the Dexter cup and I see I have one of those crowds assembled here this day. You wish empirical proof. Very well, then watch. There's 1 ball there, no balls here, and huzzah, 2 balls there! Nay, I know what thou art thinking. Thou art thinking, what if he had chosen the Sinister cup? Well, quite simply, I would have taken that ball and pounded it right through the solid bottom of the cup. How is such a feat possible? Well, the bottoms only look to be solid, but in fact are completely permeable, as you see. But I digress. So let us continue ever onward by again taking a ball, placing 1 ball there, 1 ball here, and 1 ball here. So, again, with a single ball beneath each cup, a single cup above each ball, I would like for you, sir, to choose of these 3 cups, any cup at all, any cup amongst these 3. Don't have me influence your choice even in the slightest. But, sir, were you to select freely any one of these cups, which cup would it be?
Center.
I have no idea how you came up with that, sir, but I'm very glad you did. Watch closely. A simple tap like this. A simple tap like this, and look. The ball vanishes. A simple tap like this. A simple... I had 2. Terribly sorry. Sometimes that happens. It just leaps right out of control and jumps underneath all the freely chosen cups, just like so. Thus endeth part the second. Part the third is the part where the audience hath divided itself into 2 distinct camps. Camp the first. Those of you assembled here this day who are overly perplexed as to these proceedings, being far too many balls for you to follow. So for you, poor, confused individuals, I will make the game easier by removing not 1, nay, not 1, but in fact 2 balls from play, leaving me but with just a single ball, which I place underneath the center cup, which is why this cup here is referred to as the money cup. So, with a single ball placed beneath the single center cup, we now move on to that second group of people assembled here today, who are those sad skeptics that believe that I Master Payne have been lying to you throughout this entire presentation and thus have not removed a single ball from play. To you skeptics, I say, congratulations, you're catching on. I have been lying to you. I have not, in fact, removed a single ball from play. Because when I say I put a ball in this hand and put it in the pouch, that's a lie. It's never in the pouch. It's always in this hand, and I secretly put it underneath the cup while you're not looking. But then that's a lie. Because it doesn't explain how I can take this ball, place it inside my pouch, show my hand unmistakably empty, and reveal how many balls underneath the center cup? Anyone? One? Three? You've seen this before. Otherwise, my skill at jugglery is lacking, and you realize that the only way I could have gotten those 3 balls underneath that center cup is by utilizing a secret 4th ball. Well, if that's the case, you can tell me what color it is. Anyone? No one?
Red. Really?
Red? That would be obvious. No, it's actually silver. So perhaps I have fooled you one and all, but I must needs put you, each and every one, to the test using a slightly larger cup. This is so the people in the back can see. So, with one large cup, we will get our players back, all 3 of them deep in my pouch. Here we go, all 3 balls, Lincoln, Blinken, and Bob. The large cup. We take and we place 2 balls underneath the cup, put the 3rd ball in the pouch. How many balls underneath the big cup?
3.
All right, you guys are just We'll try this a little differently. How many under the cup?
3.
No, there's just 1. Ha ha ha. Put that one there. Put this underneath in the pouch. How many underneath the cup?
2.
Aha! No, there's 3. We'll try it again really slowly this time. Really slowly. How many?
1.
All right. Take this one. How many now?
2.
All right. If I take this 3rd one, put it in the pouch, how many balls now underneath the big cup?
3.
Really? 3? No, there's just 1. So, perhaps I have fooled you one and all. We'll find out. Because, sir, while I was playing with the really big ball and really big cup, I was able to place another object underneath one of these 2 remaining cups. Which cup, sir, do you think it is?
Dexter.
Dexter, this one here.
Yes.
Really, do you see me put anything under there?
Nope.
Really? Oh, good, because I did. There's a big ball. Now, sir, you could have been clever. You could have been clever. You could have said the bell.
Ooh.
The bell is rather cup-shaped. It's on the table. It's in play. You could have said, aha, I'll get Mr. Magic Guy. I'll choose the bell. He can't recover from that. Ha, 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 ha. Well, actually, I can. There's a big ball under there. You could have taken Sinister, but that was covered. Oh. Now, don't break your hand. Don't break your hands. I understand completely. I have offended you one and all aesthetically. These balls matcheth not. I would have received much more vigorous applause had the final display looked something more like this. But still, that's light, and I understand why. These are leather balls. Any idiot, as you've just plainly seen, can produce leather balls. Only a true artiste, deserving of thunderous applause, receives it only after producing fruit. Oohs and ahs of delight are often elicited by the fair or questionably gendered members of my audience when I reveal little tiny... This is what a McNugget looks like before they... However, no, you're ruining it, go over there. Yay! However! Stop. Upstaged by a mechanical man. Sad. A thunderous standing ovation ensues only after concluding this entire performance by revealing this.